Hello, Starlight, and welcome back to Priestess of Serenity's channel. My name is Stephanie, and I'll be your reader for today. Now, before we get started, just some disclaimers. If a reading does not resonate with you, please go back to start the video and take a deep breath and try again. If none of the readings resonate with you, that is also okay. I might not be the reader for you, and that is okay. So we have today 6 piles, and we will be doing a spring 2020 tarot reading. So 6 piles. Pile number 1 is Daenerys' Dragon Eggs. Pile number 2 is Nafumi from Rise of the Shield Hero. Got tongue tied. Pile number 3 is King Cheshire Cat. Pile number 4 is Yikes Pikachu. Pile number 5 is Nekomimi Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses. And pile number 6 is Virgil from Devil May Cry. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, before we get to the readings, let's pause. Take a deep breath. And usually the first thing your eyes, the first pile your eyes connect to is usually the pile that I would suggest to go and pick. Okay? Now, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And if you really want to know when I'm going to post next, click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload my next video. Now, further ado, let's get to this reading. Hello, pile number 1. Okay, so this looks like a massive spread. I promise you it's not. But, so this spread actually came from a website called littleredtarot.com. It's their spring Equinox tarot spread. So I will link that down in the description below if any of you guys are tarot readers and want to do the spread yourself. Now, how this spread's gonna work is this is the actual spread. These are 2 jumpers, so I feel obligated to mention the reading. These are the Romantic Angel Tarot cards. Oracle cards. I will be reading that separately because I am aware some people are not interested in romance, and that is okay. So I'll do the first half without that, and then the other part of this would include it. We'll figure out how that works. And then this is just an overall theme of the season. So, Temperance. Okay, so group number 1, Temperance, which means that, we're learning balance. So we're learning how much portions to have, when to drink enough water, when to not drink so much water. Some of us might like drinking adult beverages. Try not to over binge. It's a balancing act. That's usually what temperance means. That's where I'm going with it. Okay. So the first card is a Chariot. And in the spread it says, okay, what is coming forth in my life right now? So a lot of you're driven. You are driven to get to the next point of life. The stars are in your favor. You are the master of your destiny. That is how you feel at this point, and I believe that is true. We are the masters of our destiny, and you have taken it to heart. See? Next question. If it's a weird reading, let me know. This is usually how I read my privates, but I'm still learning how to do it on YouTube, so we'll figure it out together. We're figuring it out together. That's what we do. Okay, it says, how should I honor this emergence? Okay, so that is this card, 3 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles is 3 people helping to reach a common goal. Right? right? So in order for you to get to the next step, you have to ask people for help. That's what this means. So try to look for people, co-workers or people who are ambitious as you or believes in your idea. Because this is you on top of this sweet piece. And these are, one's a sponsor who's definitely helping you, and another one's congratulating you on this adventure. So reach out to someone who you know believes in your ideals to get you to the next step, so you could get that sweet peas that's just waiting to be harvested. Okay. Card 3 is, what is the work I need to do right now? What does it look like? Okay. So, good news is this card upright usually means that people are looking at the negatives. Since it's not upright and it's actually in reverse, I can proudly say you guys are learning how to look at the bright side of things. So it's more of you're being optimistic in a very difficult place. So this optimism will serve you well. Okay? So we're learning to balance our cynic selves to be more optimistic. Our optimism is going to help us achieve our goal where we have prosperity through two people helping us, and we're going to reach it through drive. So that's how this is going right now. Okay. What do I need to clear out or let go? Okay. So this card right here, the Queen of Swords. There's nothing wrong with the Queen of Swords, but because we're learning how to balance, in the past, you've thought too much with your head and not with your heart. So you've been stopping yourself from reaching the goal, the prosperity, how you wish to obtain your wealth. So if you had this creative idea, a creative channel, a small business, or maybe just a whole new direction of how you want your career to go, or want to start a new career, you've been stopping yourself because you weren't too sure if you should do it. I'm here to tell you, do it. Life is too short. You're already a planner, so you already know what to do. It's more of being afraid of taking the next step. And we won't get anywhere in life if we allow fear to conquer us. All right, and then that card here. The fifth card is what? Ooh, what's that word? What fertilizer do I need right now? See? What fertilizer do I need right now? What you need right now is the energy of the Page of Wands. He is optimistic. He's not scared. He has a dream. He has a goal. He has a drive. He's going to do it. Yes, he might fail. Yes, he doesn't really know what the next step is, but all he knows is that he's going to take the next step. So have more faith in yourself. All right, so that's the reading, the general reading about going after dreams and stuff. Oh, and let's explain this here. So this charm to me, an egg, is usually about potential. Now, in Game of Thrones, the 3 eggs are considered just fossils. Like, we're just supposed to be trinkets. But Daenerys is a fire cookie. And she proved the world that dragons do exist again. So, potential, things that you thought couldn't happen, that people have told you, oh, it won't happen, that's not likely for you to do it, why do you think that you will stand a chance to make this come true? Well, scruff it. Like, screw it, just do it. Because if you are determined, which you are, this season you definitely are with the Chariot, you'll get your dream. You'll get it. If you want it, you'll get it. Okay? And I know you want it because, come on, I know you want it. All right, now next to the romance portion of this reading. Okay. So, you have to love yourself first. I have to read all three so it can make sense, and then include with the general. So, you love yourself first. Let go of control issues. True love. Okay, let's start with this one. You won't be able to fully acknowledge the person who is literally throwing himself at you if you don't learn to love yourself. If you do not believe you're worthy or attractive enough for this person, you're going to miss it. You let go of control issues. Maybe the way he approached you is not the way you thought it should be. In fact, it was more of a, hey, what's up? And you were thinking that your person should be more romantic, your person should make you breathless, your person should be just like the movies say they are. Well, some romances are like that and some aren't. But if you are so focused on the fantasy, you're going to miss out on something important. The angels are there in the scenario, just looming over. And if you let it happen, it's going to be true love. It's going to be love of a lifetime. It's just enjoy it. It's so hard to find love just for love. So if someone comes around, take it. And this person and you have chemistry. Like, this is all the chemistry. All of it. Like fires, lightning, thunder. And yeah, and you guys are supposed to be in some type of relationship together. Like, some people read this as like a soulmate card or a twin flame card. I don't really see that for this. But you guys are meant to like spend a time together. And how is this all gonna blend in? Well, explain. You want something. There's many things in life you want. You want love, you want friendship, you want career, you want many of things. And in this spring, you are going to make yourself get it. That's your drive. That's your MO. You're learning how to be more positive. You're learning how to reach out to people. Your friend might actually be the one trying to set you up and you actually don't like it, but your friend has a good intention. You're also learning to get out of your self critic, because you are your own worst enemy. Please, if you want romance, don't stop yourself before it even starts. Let's see what happens and just go with the flow. Okay, so your love interest, if it is a male or shows more masculine energy. Because the other thing too, right? Because there's 2 court cards, so you could be either the page or the queen. So, right. Let's see. You might be a fire sign, you might be a fire sign. The person is going to have a lot of energy, is going to push your butt. He's going to show you things that you didn't think about before, and you're going to appreciate it. Actually, I think this person might be the third person to your success, now that I think about it. Because they're just, yeah. They're the same. They're both excited for you to reach the next step of where you want to be. And you stop yourself from achieving things that you want. Please stop doing that. And also learn to balance. You need to learn how to balance your inner critic. That's what it is. Your optimism and your cynic. Like, you need to find balance in them. Once you have that, your spring's gonna be amazing. So that's your reading, pile number 1. Balance your enthusiasm. Go after what you want. May that be career, romance, friendships. Even though I'm leaning more towards career for those who are not interested in romance, And for those interested in romance, both. It's a both career and romance reading. Okay. If you like this reading, please subscribe, like this channel. I'm actually curious to see if my predictions was spot on or semi missed the mark. Hopefully spot on. Comment below. I will interact with you guys by liking, writing, all that jazz. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, Pile 2. Okay, so this is your reading. So how it's going to go this time around is we're going to focus on the general. Then the second half of this is going to be romance. And yeah, because I know some people are interested in romance, some people aren't. So I'm just going to be thoughtful for both sides. And here we are. Okay, so I found this spread on a website called Little Red Tarot. I will link that in the description below because I know some people are tarot readers and would like to do it themselves. So the spread is called Spring Equinox. And so these 5 cards are actually the spread. These 2 are jumpers, which I'm going to use to clarify messages. This was general meaning for the whole spring. I'm going to interpret the tarot, and then these are the romance cards I'm going to use for our romance section of the reading. Okay, so let's get started. So the first card is the Fool, which is great because the first question is, what is coming forth in my life right now? What is emerging and what is just beginning to pierce the surface and peek through? So you have a brand new fresh start. Like, that's great because it's spring. That means, new season, new you, all this jazz. It's great. So, little flowers, the birds, the dogs. So, everything is sunshine and rainbows right now when you're starting. Like, the idea of starting anew is so exciting for you. I'm so happy for you guys. Okay. So, next part. Next card is Reverse 10 of Pentacles. And the question is, what should I honor this emergence? What might I frame that is happening to me right now so as to truly understand it and integrate? Okay, so this card. Okay, so everything, you're starting a brand new journey because all the foundation you've created has been uprooted. That's the word. Just like this tree, everything you thought you had, the support system, the job, the savings, all of it was uprooted. You are starting anew. Like you don't know what the next step is. Yeah. Sorry guys. I'm sorry going through that. Okay. Third question is, what is the work I need to do right now and how does it look like? Okay. So you have the reverse moon, and the reverse moon means that secrets are revealed. And things you weren't expecting to happen did happen. I didn't think you realized how little money your company actually had to support all their staff. You didn't realize that the savings you've been saving wasn't enough to actually cover your living expenses. One of you was dealt a shady deal, and I'm really sorry that happened to you. But when the moon is in reverse, it is an excellent time for us to reconnect with our intuition. This happened to us. I have a bad habit of saying us when I'm doing a reading. I guess because I feel for you guys, so I say us. Yeah. So group number 2. This is an excellent time to go inward and reflect with your intuition to better know where life is taking you at this moment. Okay, next question is, What do I need to clear or let go? Okay. This is the reverse Knight of Wands. So you've always been the person to think later, do the action now, and you're realizing that it's bitten you in the butt. Um, Again, not a bad energy at occasion, but we all need to learn some balance. So try to learn not to be such a hothead. You've received messages before and you've responded so snarky and too quickly that is ruining your chances for certain things. Yeah, especially through text messages. Like, be mindful of that, guys. It says, what fertilizer do I need right now? What is the most nurturing food I can offer myself? And what can I show myself love as I begin the chapter of my journey? Okay, so we go to Pages of Wands, and those are people who are excited about a brand new adventure, a brand new idea. So you did not master Knight of Wands. So you're going back to Page of Wands. So the idea that you were pushing forward didn't happen. So you're going back to the drawing board. Right? So to clarify, Judgment. Right? So, all right, now I'm understanding. Okay, so you actually got 2 Judgment cards. So this is Judgment overall. This is Judgment in reverse. It sounds contradictory, but I'm going to explain that why it's not. And then this is the reverse 10 of Wands. So I'll explain it all in this 1 second. So you thought your idea was the right time for your idea. In the winter, you thought your idea was going to flourish, and it wasn't. You went way beyond what fate and what the universe and God was trying to plan for you. You overstepped, and then that's why you stumbled. But springtime, that's when your idea is gonna come into fruition. You are in the right path in spring. You're learning from the mistakes you made during the winter, and spring will start again with new energy and new information. And honestly, the weight is off your shoulders. So this all of winter you've been stressed out because it wasn't working out. You were wondering to yourself, "Oh, but it was so easy. It should have been easier because it should have been easy." But you went to you let the cart in front of the horse. And because of that, everything you worked on became much more difficult than necessary. But now we have spring. So we learned from our mistakes and we'll try again. And so talk about Nofumi. Okay, so this all makes sense. So Nofumi in the first episode, he blindly trusted this princess, forgot her name, not important. Kind of sort of is for the anime, but not important for this reading. So he put his faith in this princess, and she basically claimed that he did this horrendous crime on her. Because he didn't bother making connections with his other teammates, no one believed that he was telling the truth. He got ahead of himself because he believed that if he was in good terms with the princess, that he would be favored. So please keep that in mind. Do not, please do not let your ideas make reality warped. I am aware that people talk about manifestation and manifestation. If you say it's true, it will come true, and it will, but we also have to learn the signs of when we're forcing it. Sometimes just because one case scenario looks good doesn't mean it was actually good. This might have happened during the retrograde, honestly. This might have happened during Mercury retrograde, and you might have been so excited because it was everything you ever thought it was going to be, and then you didn't read the fine print. You didn't read the fine print, and now you're upset. But don't worry, you guys will figure a way out, and you will get what you want by the end of spring, or at least the beginning of it. Like maybe you're planting the seeds. Okay, so let's go to the romance part. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I'm going to explain why that's not what this is trying to say. And unrequired love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Okay, so your first card is release your ex, engagement, unrequired love. Okay, for those of you who are single and recently broken up, stop checking your ex's social media account. Stop trying to walk in places that your ex has, that you know your ex will be in. Stop it, please. For your mental health, stop it. You want a higher commitment with that person, but that person doesn't actually feel that way for you. So you're the only one attached to this connection. Please stop it. Like for yourself, please. You have an opportunity to rediscover yourself, to figure out what you want. It is time to let go of your ex. Now, if you have been single for years and you are just curious to know about what's going on in your ex's life, stop. Because if they wanted you, they would have texted you. They would have reached out. Please, let it go. If it's meant to be, it will come to you. If not, you'll find someone else. I promise you. Let them go. Let them go. Nafumi thought that the princess was going to be his girlfriend, and she turned out to be a horrible human being. But he found different love interests that he doesn't even realize are actual love interests. Because he's so focused on his goals. And that's what you guys need to do. Be focused on your goals. A truth was revealed to you about this person. You have a new opportunity to rediscover yourself. You even built a plan with this man. I say man because he's by himself here. I need to learn how to energies, with this person. And he changed the whole game around you. You were so driven to go to the next step, changed it. Everything was changed. But it released burdens because you were carrying him. You were carrying them. You were doing all the work and they weren't. And when they ended the relationship, all that work, all that load of trying to be perfect, trying to make them happy, trying to make this the relationship that you always wanted, all that load was released from you. Leave the person. You'll find someone else new who has more energy, who can match you. Let go of this person. They are not serving you. Let them go. Please. Okay, and different tone of voice. Sorry about that. I went to mom mode in this reading. Was not planning to, I swear. If you like this reading and it resonated with you, please like the video. Subscribe if you want more for notifications. To know what my next video is, please click the little bell icon. Sorry, I feel really bad. I went so hard for you guys, but I think it was just meant to be that way. So I'll see you next reading. Okay, bye. Hello, pile number 3. So this is your reading, and I'll be doing this a little different than the previous video. So this is a spread I got from Little Red Tarot. I'm going to link the description, and it will link the spread in the description box because I know some of you guys are tarot readers and you might want to do it yourself. So the first half is going to be a general reading because I do know some people are not interested in romance. That's perfectly fine. And then the other half is going to be a little romantic, and then it's going to be an overall theme put together. Okay? So, here we go. So the first card is what is emerging this spring. So we have the reverse Knight of Swords. Okay? So you guys are very analytical and get very upset if you don't have all the facts in front of you. Okay, interesting. This is the general card for your spring. So the world. So a chapter is ending. Ooh, exciting. So you have came to an epiphany as of late about what's going on. Or you're in the midst of learning your epiphany. Yeah, so you have divine timing. So judgment is happening for you. Information is going to be revealed to you. Okay. You're also a bit of a cynical. So you're looking at the broken pots, but you're not paying attention to the two pots that are perfectly fine and actually taller, and the three smaller ones. You're so fixated on them that you don't even realize it. Right here. 8 of Pentacles. So, okay. So you have systems, and you believe that your systems was going to get you exactly what you wanted. The money, the accolades, the rewards, all of it. And it did not turn out that way. And you're actually rather emotional about it. Some of you might be drowning yourselves in vices. Some of you guys might be actually a little depressed because of that. So you might be down because of it. But just know that this was supposed to happen for you guys to realize something. And it's that life comes and takes things away from us. And we have to learn how to bounce back. So let me look at the treasure cat. So the treasure cat looks a little mischievous. Words are failing me right now. I'm so sorry. Mischief. Word. Sorry. Can't pronounce it. So he knows something. He has a little secret. So I'm inclined to think that your spirit guides, angels, whoever you think is protecting you, knows something that you don't know, and they're not gonna let me know. Not at all. Not gonna let me know. Like for the general reading, not gonna let me know. But if you guys are interested in romance, they are telling me that blatantly tell me that. So for romance, you guys are gonna meet a soulmate very, very soon. So it's be definitely in spring gonna meet the soulmate. And it says honeymoon. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So that could be Memorial Day weekend, spring break, Easter. Yeah, you guys are gonna meet in the very it's gonna be all divine timing. Actually, I believe that the judgment card is about the divine timing. You've been cynical about the past about trying to find relationships. You've always dated duds, and that's why you can't see the two pots. You've put so much work in relationships in the past and it has never worked out for you. Because of that, you are not as nurturing and as kind-hearted to men as you were in the past. Men, females, again, sorry, I'm gonna work on that. And because of that, you come off pretty cold sometimes. But yeah, this is actually, you guys are the shortest group, but that's because you guys went through so much trials and tribulations, and your reward is literally like, you just have to open the door, and he or she's, they are gonna be right there staring at you, wondering where you've been all their lives, and you're gonna be wondering the same thing, and you guys are gonna be so happy together. I'm being emotional about it because I'm a little envious, but all our times will come, right? Time will come. So yeah, guys, that's your reading. You were the shortest group, but that's because spring is gonna be amazing for you guys. And I hope you, if you like this reading, please subscribe. Um, like like the video so I can know. If this resonates, click the little icon. I'm actually really curious of when you guys will meet. Please let me know if you guys meet this special someone on the comments below. I know this season's a little difficult because of the whole coronavirus thing, but this, you could, I mean, stranger things have happened. So, um, yeah, I'll see you again for next reader. Okay, next reading. Bye. Hey, Pile 4. So this is your reading. I'll be doing this a little bit more differently than the previous readings if you saw it. So, this is the spread I'm using. I found this at littleredtarot.com. I will link that tarot spread in the description box because I know some of you guys are tarot readers and would like to do it yourself. So you're more than welcome to. So the first half is going to be a general reading, and the second half is going to be a romance reading. I am aware some people are not interested in romance readings, and that's okay. So catering to both in this one video because, it's spring. So these two are clarifiers because they jumped out. This is the general theme for the whole season, and then these are the romance cards. So we'll get there. All right. So you guys are emerging with a profound wisdom. You've just learned to develop this. You're learning this through your intuition. So this theme of the month is you're listening to your intuition. You're going to let your intuition guide you in the next steps of your life, which I am so excited to hear because I'm doing the same thing. The reverse tower. So for some people, the situation that you're currently in, that you went with Yikes Pikachu. So let me explain Yikes Pikachu. So Yikes Pikachu is, you saw a scenario and you did not enjoy it. Like, you were either disgusted, surprised. It was yikes. Like, trademark. Yikes. So when the tower is upright, it's very sudden. It's a surprise. This was not sudden. You knew this was happening. You knew this was happening. You were just in denial. You did not want to acknowledge what was happening. And it's okay because I don't think anyone wants to acknowledge what's happening in the world. But yeah. The reverse devils. So you're not allowing your pleasure to rule your mind. You are releasing the chains of bondage onto you. So for some of you, because of the instance of what happened, you were able to be removed from a toxic scenario. You actually realize that you have many options that you didn't know before, that you didn't realize you had before. And because of this disaster, you're actually going to reach your happily ever after. So, oh my God, you guys are so lucky. You came out here with more wisdom, more options, releasing yourself from chains and bondages. Are you going to reach a happy ever after? Okay, spring 2020 looks good for you. So, clarifications. So, you were trying to find the practical solution to your issue and you realized there wasn't. And you are the pillar to a lot of people. And you're also realizing you don't have to be the pillar to a lot of people. So, yeah, this is a lot. Like, you're uprooting a whole community. So you're changing your identity of who you are in your local community. So that could be a church, a family, job, friend group. Yeah, and people used to look up to you for practical advice, and you realize you don't want to give practical advice anymore. So you're not even looking for a practical solution anymore, guys, because it's not going to serve you anymore. The practical solution was revolved around this chaos. That's why. And you're going to listen to your intuition to help you realize you have different options. You are free. You're using your wisdom. And you want your happily ever after, okay? All right. And so the next section is romance. So this is actually reversed when I did it. Sorry, guys. So there's someone you like. You have a lot of love interests. If you don't think that's true, it's because you don't realize it. You're so oblivious to them, which is fine. I am too. Yeah, but if you like one in particular, like really, really like that person, trust me, that person like has feelings for you too. When they say it is a religious factor, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. If you believe in soulmates, if you believe in twin flames, if you believe in karmanic something, sorry, words. I'm so bad at pronouncing words. My tongue is very slow. Pardon me. Relationships. If you believe that someone comes into your life to help you teach a lesson, this is the person. And true love, like the love you guys are gonna have for each other is gonna be real. Okay? So it's meant to be. You're meant to be with this person. The person you're thinking about is the person that you should reach out to. Like, you don't have to explain to them about, oh, I believe that we're meant to be and all our soulmates, because some people get freaked out when you say all that stuff. All you have to say is, hey, I like spending time with you. I think you're a great person. And, if you want to have a heart-to-heart thing, like, they make you a better version of you. They help you discover parts of yourself that no one else has ever helped you with. Like, they helped you realize that you are free from your situation that you thought you were shackled to, that you have more opportunities than you ever thought you did. That you don't have to be the only secure person in your relationships. This person's teaching you wisdom. And yeah, no, that's reading. If this reading resonated with you guys, please subscribe, like the video. I am very interested in what happens next, because this is, I'm going, yes, I need to know. This is a lot of information, and I want to cheer you guys on while you're going through this transition. So comment and I'll respond, like, or give more advice. And I hope to see you for next reading. Okay, bye. Pile number 5. Okay, so this reading is a little different from my previous reading. I'm actually doing a spread from the Little Red Tarot. I will link that spread in the description box below. So I will be doing this in 2 parts. One will be a general reading for the whole audience, and then another section will be a romance reading. I am aware some people are interested in romance and some aren't. So because of that, I'm just going to do it this way. Please let me know if you guys like this format. If not, we'll figure out something else. So yeah, let's just get started. So the overall theme for this season is going to be strength. So this could be about inner strength. It could be literally about strength. You're a strong individual. You're learning how to get tougher skin, which is necessary in this day and age. So more power to you. Okay. So what are you manifesting this? Well, I didn't use the word manifesting for the others. What is emerging for you for this spring, which is basically manifesting. So right here, yeah, be mindful of your words. I actually did not. I've had this deck for over 5 years, and this is the first time I've ever noticed all the food in the back. So, like, it's so strange to me because I see the lambs here, food, a little chef with a fork, and then yarn. So, you're spinning someone a yarn. You're acting as if you are, as if you know everything, and then you don't, because talking about topics that you don't know nothing about. You're a chef, but you're pretending that you're a sheep herder too. So you need to get it together and stop pretending to be something you're not. That's what that means. Stop pretending you're something you're not, okay? Wait, I think this was actually supposed to be upwards. Lucky you guys. Okay, so you have an epiphany. So in some cases, some people put in some decks, the Handman puts himself in this position. I'm gonna say for you guys, you definitely did. You guys wanted a change of environment and to gather new thoughts, because this situation of pretending to know something and you didn't, it's not working out for you. So epiphany. Maybe the epiphany is you realize that stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. If you don't know what you're talking about, just be quiet. Don't do it to yourself, because you're gonna look like a fool. An emotional person told you this, because you probably hurt someone's feelings by accident and didn't realize it. Please be mindful, guys, please. And but you're a terrible person, though. See, what happened was that you tried to tell someone information that you weren't too sure about, and then you realized you shouldn't have. And yeah, now this person is just kind of like, I don't know what to do. But it's all working in your favor anyway, so yeah, you're good though. Just be nice and like be kind to others. You didn't care, like with explain this. I don't know how to explain this. Oh, and another thing that the fact that you didn't know what you were talking about was revealed, but it all worked in your favor though. So continue being generous and kind, because you did it coming from a good place of heart. It's just you didn't know. You just didn't know. And then to explain the charm, this is Dimitri, where he is older and he is not as angry as he was. So he's being a little playful. So you probably came from a place where you were irritated and you just wanted to shut someone up. So you said some little white lie, and then it turned out it wasn't such a little white lie. And then it became this whole thing, and then you realizing the snowballing to the next degree, and you're like, whoa, it's not what I want. It's not what I wanted. So the epiphany is you learned that you had to tell the truth, and then once you started telling the truth and you became emotionally mature in this lie, and you started giving back to people and telling people, hey, I actually don't know what's going on. Fortune changes, because right now you're stressed. Like, you're stressed. But please, guys, be truthful. The truth will set you free. That is the strength you guys need, because it takes a lot of willpower. A lot of willpower, to be honest, to get yourself out of a situation. So, yeah. Now to the romance part. Okay. So for those of you who are engaged, you and your partner yeah, some of you want someone is going to get married this season. Someone's going to get married this season. And someone's going to meet someone that they're eventually going to marry. It's going to a lot of chemistry. You're guys are going to be so much agreement. You're going to be so surprised. He's one of your soulmates. Somebody from a past life experience. You're going to get married. Very plain and simple. Like, you're getting married to this person that you meet this spring, which is not really surprising. They said that this year is gonna reunite a lot of like soulmates and twin flames, and I have been reading a lot of connections lately in readings, so this could be also one of them. To connect it all together, you told this person a little white lie and it was catching on to you. But he's such a compassionate person, actually doesn't bother him. And then you realized for the first time ever that there's someone who's not holding a lie against you. And this excites you. And then you're learning to be more forgiving and fortune's on your side. So, yeah, truth's gonna be revealed, but it's gonna work in your favor. Just, be mindful not to lie. Let's aim not to even lie. But if it happens, then tell the truth. And that's your reading, guys. Yeah, if you liked this video and it resonated, please subscribe, like this video. I am curious to know what happens next. If this reading resonated with you, if this mysterious person, or you already know this person, if one of you is getting married, please let me know. I'm very curious about that. One of my friends actually got married in the house. Like my professor says, if you want to marry someone, marry them. Like, life is too short. Just go for it. Again, this is if you know the person for a while. Please don't copy Love is Blind or any of those reality TV shows. They usually don't end well. But that's my public service announcement. And I'll see you for the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 6. So this is your spring 2020 pick a card reading. So I'm actually doing a spread by Little Red Tarot. I'll link her spread down below. So also this pick of cards will be a little different from my previous one, which is going to be, the first half is going to be general and the other half is going to be romance. So I know some people are not interested in romance, so because of that, I'm just going to let them go first. If you want to stick around for the whole video, that's also fine. It's okay. I'm learning. Just let me know if you guys like it this way. If not, we'll figure out a different method. But this is what I'm doing with right now. Okay, so I'll do a charm first. So this is Virgil. If any of you guys know anything about Devil May Cry, you know Virgil is the brother that actually has a child, even though he hates humans for some reason or another. His goal is always to be stronger, and he literally, I guess this is spoilers, split himself in two, and his demon self became the new demon king while his human self was disintegrating because he was obsessed with power and strength. I would say that Virgil's very calculated, very analytical, can be very cold. That's different though when he sees his son, which I guess there's a little bit too much information going on. But yeah, that's the general census of it. Yeah, very distant, cold, but he still loves his family. He just doesn't have the right words or know how to express it. Okay. And this says Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to work in your favor. This is about karmic events. So whatever good deeds you've been putting into the world, you'll get back. Whatever bad deeds you're getting, you put in the world, you'll get back. But it's upright, so all good. All good news, guys. Okay, so first card in the spread is Two of Wands. And in the spread, it's about what is emerging this spring. So you actually have two paths. And I'm reminded of the poem from Robert Frost, Two Roads Diverge in a Yellow Brick Wood. Please look that up. I'm going to actually say that for my choir class, but I'm too tired. And my mom is dead sleeping, so I'll not wake her up. So you guys have two things happening. You have two options in your life. Okay. Some of you guys might suffer from mental illness, depression, or you might just feel melancholy and a little down. But because you're so in that emotion, you're not realizing that like someone's gifting you a new opportunity. So yeah, you guys are feeling a little blue and a little algae, and you're in your shell, and the reef is covering you, protecting you from the outside world. But because it's protecting you, you're not being able to receive the blessing that the fish is trying to give you guys. So someone's trying to reach out to you. Reach back. Reach back, guys. Oh, okay. So this is the Queen of Swords. So she's very analytical, and you guys are probably looking at this case scenario through pessimism. So you're probably thinking, oh, no one wants me, no one wants to deal with me, I won't have any options. But you do have options, guys. You do. Favor's working on your side. This actually happened too in Devil May Cry, where Virgil does like the unthinkable because he thinks there's no other option, but it's like there was. You could just talk to your family and you could have figured it out. And that's the other thing too. So the Three of Chalices is in reverse, and that's usually about community and hanging out with friends and family, but you've been isolating yourself. So it's just been you. Oh, so sad. Then we have the King of Pentacles, which is about career, but it's also about a man. So an older man or a masculine person is going to reach out to you and offer you something. It's going to be your dream career, but you guys have to open up so you can receive that message. That's what I'm getting. Like, things are working out for you. You just have to be open to get it. Okay? All right. And that's that portion. So now we're going to romance. Okay. Make the effort. You deserve love. I don't require love. Okay. So this is not about romance. Sorry, guys. This is, or it could be for some of you, but I doubt it's about romance. This is about self-care. You guys have to make the effort to love yourselves. This great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You guys need to start taking care of yourselves. Because there is someone who wants to love you unconditionally, but first you have to love yourself unconditionally. You deserve love. Some of you guys think that you're a burden, people wouldn't want to hang out with you, who could ever love you, but that's not the case. Everyone is lovable. There is a person for anyone. And just because someone in the past has told you no doesn't mean that the next person is going to tell you no too. Life is about being okay with rejections. And yes, it hurts, but you just got to get right back up and try again. And unrequired love. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you probably have a crush on somebody and that person does not like you, and that upsets you. But you need to reflect on yourself and start working on self-love to get to the next step. And fortune's on your side. Honestly, I think you need to concentrate more on your career right now rather than romance. That's what I'm getting from this, because you met this person through a community event, and that's why you're no longer going to that community event, because you're embarrassed. But you shouldn't be embarrassed, honestly. Like, if you still want to go to the event, do it. Nothing's stopping you. And you have to make that choice. Like, either you're going to shut yourself in and not experience life, or you're going to experience life and just say fudge it. More power to you. In fact, I think the person that you might have confessed to or had feelings for will be surprised that you even stepped out of your comfort zone. But yeah, that's your reading, group number 6, and I hope this resonated. If you like this video, please subscribe, like the video, and I'm curious to see what happens next for you guys. Comment down below. I will like and write some encouraging messages for you guys because encouragement will help us through. It always does. Yeah. So if you want more videos like this and you want to be notified about every little detail I do, please click on the little bell icon and they'll let you know what's up. Okay. And that's it. Peace and blessings. Bye.